War. This explosive backstage segment not only shocked fans, but also Sikoa, the powerhouse enforcer of the faction, had been displaying increasing aggression, asserting dominance over allies and rivals alike. His loyalty, once unquestioned, began to show signs of strain as whispers of rebellion circulated backstage. Meanwhile, the Usos, Jay and Jimmy, long considered pillars of the faction, had been expressing frustration with Sikoa's increasingly unpredictable behavior. Their tension was further amplified by recent storyline developments, backstage confrontations, and previous tag team rivalries, creating an atmosphere ripe for conflict. Fans had speculated for weeks that a dramatic fracture within the bloodline was imminent. Teasers, social media hints, and in-ring confrontations built anticipation for a moment that would redefine WWE factional dynamics. The Ambush, Chaos Unleashed. The segment began innocuously enough with the Usos preparing for their SmackDown match. They were confident, focused, and unaware of the storm about to descend upon them. Suddenly, Solo Sikoa appeared with a menacing intensity, flanked by the MFTs, a faction of elite, aggressive enforcers whose presence alone commanded fear. The ambush was executed with precision. Sikoa's raw power dominated the scene, delivering punishing strikes and slams that left the Usos reeling. The MFTs added chaos with rapid, high-impact maneuvers, strategically isolating each brother to maximize the psychological and physical toll. Chairs, barricades, and backstage equipment were incorporated seamlessly, emphasizing the realism and intensity of the attack while maintaining performer safety. Commentator voiceover. This isn't just an attack. This is a statement. Solo Sikoa and the MFTs are declaring war on the Usos, and nothing on SmackDown will ever be the same. The segment was choreographed to balance brutality with storytelling, highlighting Sikoa's dominance, the MFT's coordination, and the Usos' resilience under pressure. Verbal warfare, taunts, and psychological manipulation. Alongside the physical aggression, verbal taunts amplified the intensity. Solo Sikoa and the MFTs used intimidation and psychological warfare to assert their authority. Solo Sikoa, the bloodline belongs to the strongest. The Usos, you've lost your way. Step aside or be destroyed. MFT leader, this is SmackDown, and chaos belongs to those who can take it. Welcome to the new order. The Usos, though battered, responded with defiance and resolve, signaling that the conflict would continue beyond this backstage encounter. The verbal exchanges added emotional depth, portraying not just a physical struggle but a battle of pride, loyalty, and survival within the faction. Backstage reactions. Shockwaves through SmackDown. The ambush immediately sent shockwaves through the WWE locker room. Fellow superstars, producers, and crew members expressed astonishment at the intensity and timing of the attack. Insiders noted that the segment was designed to elevate Sikoa and the MFTs, while establishing the Usos as sympathetic yet resilient figures, setting the stage for a factional war that would dominate SmackDown storylines. A backstage source commented, "What we saw tonight was textbook WWE storytelling. Solo Sikoa and the MFTs didn't just attack the Usos. They set up a civil war that will play out over weeks, maybe months. The tension, emotion, and choreography were all on point. Fans and analysts alike recognized the strategic brilliance of the segment, acknowledging its potential to redefine factional hierarchies and elevate multiple performers simultaneously." Fan reaction. SmackDown erupts online. As clips of the ambush circulated on social media, the WWE Universe erupted with reactions ranging from shock and excitement to speculation about future storylines. Bloodline Civil War? I did not see this coming. The Usos are going to fight back, and SmackDown will never be the same. Incredible segment. Solo Sikoa and the MFTs just made themselves unstoppable. This is chaos at its finest. Trending hashtags such as hashtag Bloodline Civil War, hashtag Solo Sikoa, hashtag MFTs, hashtag the Usos, and hashtag SmackDown Chaos reflected the massive engagement and emotional impact of the segment. Storyline implications, factional fallout. The ambush opens multiple avenues for WWE storytelling. Factional warfare. The Bloodline Civil War sets the stage for extended conflict between Solo Sikoa, the MFTs, and the Usos, potentially involving other members of the faction or external superstars. Redemption arcs. The Usos, as fan favorites, now have a clear path to redemption, revenge, and eventual dominance against overwhelming odds. Power struggle. The segment emphasizes the internal hierarchy within the bloodline, exploring loyalty, betrayal, and leadership, creating tension and intrigue that can dominate SmackDown programming. The segment ensures that SmackDown viewers remain emotionally invested, as every subsequent appearance of the bloodline carries the weight of this civil war. In-ring ramifications. Anticipation for future matches. Fans now anticipate that the Civil War will extend into in-ring confrontations. The Usos' resilience, Sikoa's dominance, and the MFT's coordination suggest upcoming matches could feature tag team battles with high stakes, multi-man matches involving faction allies, stipulation matches emphasizing no disqualification, hardcore rules, or elimination scenarios. The anticipation adds intensity to SmackDown programming, ensuring that every match involving the Bloodline and the MFTs carries high drama and unpredictability. Psychological impact, elevating tension and drama. The ambush was not only a physical display of dominance, but also a psychological masterstroke. By attacking the Usos, Solo Sikoa and the MFTs sent a clear message to all superstars. Loyalty has limits, and power within the faction is contested. The segment introduced fear, tension, and suspense, forcing fans and competitors alike to reassess alliances, strategies, and potential rivalries. Final thoughts. SmackDown. Redefined. The Bloodline Civil War segment, featuring Solo Sikoa and the MFTS's shocking ambush on the Usos, represents a defining moment in WWE SmackDown history. The combination of intense physicality, psychological manipulation, verbal taunting, and factional intrigue created a dramatic and memorable experience for fans. For the Usos, this is a moment of challenge and opportunity, showcasing their resilience and setting the stage for future triumphs. For Solo Sikoa and the MFTs, it establishes them as a dominant, strategic, and unpredictable force, capable of reshaping SmackDown's landscape. As the WWE Universe eagerly anticipates the fallout, one thing is certain: SmackDown will never be the same, and the Bloodline Civil War promises weeks of high-stakes drama, emotional storytelling, and unforgettable action.